Yesterday we got Nvidia, a spectacular report. What does that tell you about AI?
I think the trend is real, and I think the money being spent is astronomical. If you look at those hyperscalers, whether it's Alphabet, Microsoft, which I know you love, Meta, or Amazon, they're going to spend $345 billion this year on AI infrastructure. That's up 40% from last year. Yes. That's insanity. That's so much money. And of course, the biggest beneficiary of that is clearly Nvidia, whose AI data center revenue is like 74%.
$345 billion in the next year on AI infrastructure. Is that the total? $345 billion?
That's what's anticipated.
Only big tech has that kind of money. Nobody else does.
I think you're right about that, and I think at some point you have to ask the question, like, trees don't go to the sky. Are we getting to a point where we're getting to peak spending in AI? And if you look at multiples, they're not cheap, right? The Magnificent Seven trades at almost 30 times forward earnings. But what I've learned in this life is markets die on euphoria. And you're at a point right now where there's still a lot of cash on the sidelines. A lot of investors need to get into this market. I think it's going to get a lot wilder before you see sort of any sort of sell-off, real sell-off in these stocks. And we had a mini sell-off for the last couple of weeks. But I think this is going to get way more euphoric than we've seen already. Money supply is at it's like a 3-year high in April. So there's so much liquidity out there. And I think that's what Bitcoin's telling you as well.
So a melt up is coming, possibly.
You
forecast that before.
And I was right. I think that's the continued trend.
Make sure you say it. You're right. All right, Ryan Payne.